Today we compared the Nest Mini and the Dot with clock. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Dial Home Tech. In this channel, we have previously reviewed the Echo Show 5 and the Echo Show 2nd generation. But today, we're reviewing the newest Dot with clock and its biggest competitor, the Google Nest Mini. And for that, I have the perfect person for you, a close friend and a Google product specialist, Brett from Tech with Brett. Let's get started. All right, Brett, take it away.
Hey everybody, I'm Brett from Tech with Brett. Thank you, Dial, so much for having me on. I'm really excited to compare these two devices. So this is the glorious Google Nest Mini. And first we're going to start off by talking about my favorite feature, which is going into the smart home capabilities. Now the Nest Mini can connect up to thousands of different smart home devices. You can do all of this through the Google Home application. So not only can it control your smart lights, it can also control smart shades and even smart vacuums. So inside the Nest Mini, there isn't a hub, so it can't connect directly to those devices. You do need devices that are compatible with Google Assistant, but you can pick up the GEC lights like this one, and you can pair 6 of those directly to the Nest Mini without needing any other devices. Google Assistant is compatible with the Samsung SmartThings Hub, so you can actually connect devices directly to it and connect it to the Nest Mini to be able to control those devices. You can enhance the Nest Mini smart home abilities with routines that allow you to create custom start times and also custom commands to have certain things done. I recently did this with my Christmas lights and they are turning on and off exactly at the right time without me having to touch anything every single day.
When it comes to smart home connectivity, the Dot with clock lets you seamless connect to lights, plugs, switches, lawnmowers, shades, you name it. It's the perfect entry-level device for those of you who are trying to get into your automation journey for your house while keeping it on a budget. You can create routines, scenes, or even fire strict directions to your Dot device in order to automate some of the things that you do in your daily life. You can start your coffee maker in the morning, lock and unlock your doors at night, and just simply automate some of the steps that you have to take around your life to save you time and make it easier for you.
Turn on the lights. The Nest Mini works great with other smart TVs as well. So if you have a Roku device, you can actually use the Nest Mini to control that. But here in the back, I actually have a Chromecast Ultra plugged into my TV, and there's some really cool functionality if you have an Ultra or a regular Chromecast that you can use as well. Play The Grinch That Stole Christmas 2018 on Chromecast Ultra.
Sure, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch from Google Play Movies and TV, playing on Chromecast Ultra.
Skip 20 minutes. I can play the piano just as good as him. So with the Google Assistant, you can connect to services like Google Play Movies and TV, YouTube TV, you have Netflix, you can use CW. I recently connected to Sling TV, you have HBO Go, and a few others. So there are a lot of services that you can use directly to your TV without having to find your remote, all through your Nest Mini. Now, as a Google fanboy, I'm also using Google Photos on my phone to back up all of my photos right to the application. With the Nest Mini and my Chromecast, I can easily pull up those pictures on the TV. Show me my latest photos of snow on Chromecast Ultra.
Showing your photos on Chromecast Ultra.
See that? I built that. Now, one question I get asked quite a bit is if I'm watching something on the Chromecast, can I have the audio come through my Nest Mini speaker? And the answer is no, that functionality is not supported. But you can be listening to something on your Nest Mini and have it be playing on the Chromecast at the same time through an audio group. Now, one other really cool function is if you are leaving the house and you want to quickly turn off the TV that has a Chromecast plugged in, you just need to say, turn off the Ultra. And now it's off.
When it comes to smart TV control, Amazon possesses a lot of skills that will cater to some of the mainstream line brands out there, such as LG, Samsung, Sony, so on and so forth. But if you want full control over your media center, you can actually pick up a Fire TV Cube or a Fire TV Stick, which will let you control your TV device by just simply giving directions using your Dotwood clock. You can ask your Dot to search for a show, play a documentary, play a movie, or you can simply say, play The Mandalorian. And you can get all the Baby Yoda goodness you can possibly want on your big screen TV.
Play The Mandalorian.
Getting The Mandalorian from Fire TV.
So I haven't started watching The Mandalorian yet, so thanks Style for all the spoilers. So moving on to the Nest Mini and the Actions. So with Actions, you can access all kinds of different games and services right from the Nest Mini. One of the latest ones is you can ask it to read a Disney book, and while you are reading through the book, it will change the background music and sounds that you are hearing because of the words that you are saying. It's able to listen and change that as well. We're playing. Elsa had magical powers and could create things out of snow and ice. She made a snowman named Olaf. Anna was delighted. You can explore all the different actions that you can do within the Google Assistant app under the Explore tab.
What's the first thing Santa's helpers learn at school? The alphabet!
When it comes to skills and actions, as I mentioned before, Amazon has over 100,000 apps or skills that will let you do so many different things just by simply firing directions at your Dotwood clock device. Call Santa.
Hey there! You've reached the Christmas Cheer Hotline. Santa's busy right now, but we have some tinsel-tickling holiday jokes just for you. Ready?
What do you call a snowman with a six-pack? The abdominal snowman.
One of my favorite things to do on my Echo devices is the ability to start my car by being upstairs without having to physically touch my keys. This is just one little example of what you can do with Alexa skills, and it's just getting smarter.
As mentioned in the previous video, the Nest Mini is able to connect with all kinds of different services. One of the newest updates that's coming to the Nest Mini is the option to choose what shopping list application you want to use. So currently it's working with Google Shopping, but soon you'll be able to, again, add it to Google Keep Notes, and you can also use Any-Do lists. Alright, you also have shopping built into the Google Nest Mini. So if you don't have a Chromecast, you can just ask the Google Nest Mini to pick one up for you. Since the early days of smart speakers, a lot of people have been asking if you can use this to email as well as send text messages. Now on the Nest Mini, this is not built into the device. There may be ways to use that, but I think it's a little too complicated and really not a user-friendly experience. There is one feature that I really like though, is being able to use Google Calendar. So you can easily check on your calendar for the next day. You can create and add events all on the device hands-free, which is really nice to have to keep you on top of that busy schedule.
On accounts and services, we've been slowly migrating to an era where we tend to go less and less to the physical stores, and we just tend to do our shopping online or even by voice. If you are a Prime subscriber, using an TeamEchoDot device, you can simply ask for that one particular item that you need by the weekend, but don't want to actually spend the time going to the store to grab it, and it'll be there within 2 days without you having to do anything by just simply giving a command to your voice assistant. Amazon skills allow you to leverage the power of if this then that, which is a powerful tool to let you automate little things around your daily life, such as electronic devices, even grocery lists that you can share in sync between you and your significant other to make sure that everything gets updated in real time, even if you're at the store at the moment it had been done.
Lastly, let's talk about how these smart devices work when there are kids around. So as a parent, one of my biggest concerns about a smart home is that my kids can access all the information when I'm away with no problem. So on a TV, they can easily turn it on with a remote and then have access to what is on there. The one reason I really like the Nest Mini is because there is no screen. I definitely think I already have too many of those around my home. So with the Nest Mini, my kids will need to activate it by voice, and then they can ask their questions and let their imaginations fly. With the Google Home application, you can set up digital well-being. So this allows you to create different filters for the music that is being played, as well as then being able to access Chromecast to play videos over on the Chromecast device. You can also set up Do Not Disturb, so any notifications that come through the device won't interrupt their sleep. There are also a ton of different activities that my kids can use. Some of their favorites are Freeze Dance, as well as Mickey Mouse Adventure. If you set up a Family Link account, you can also link the Nest Mini, and that will limit some of the features as well if you're concerned about what your kids have access to on the Nest Mini. Now let's hear how the other device does with kids.
All right, thanks, Brett. For those of us with small kids at home, it is a huge concern to leave these voice assistant devices unattended around them at all times. And Amazon provides you what they call free time. Free time is a setting that you can set on your Amazon devices, and it'll prevent the devices from getting to adult-like content such as inappropriate lyrics, or even some inappropriate jokes that it might make around a child. Now, free time is a free service available to your Dot with Clock device. However, you can augment that service by paying $2.99 a month, and in return, you'll literally get thousands and thousands of hours worth of content, games, movies, and everything that your child might be interested in doing, whether it's on a tablet or using one of the Alexa-enabled devices. The service will also provide audible books and educational apps that are geared specifically for your child development, which is a really nice add-on, and for $2.99, it does provide them all the content that they need in order to stay busy in a safe environment.
So if you are in the market for a smart speaker, I can definitely recommend picking up the Google Nest Mini. This is such a great place to start as it doesn't cost too much and it is able to do so many different features. If you already are using many of the Google services, it kind of makes sense to pick up the Nest Mini because those services sync together so well and so easily.
So, have you made a decision on which one is the right device for you? Hopefully we provided all the information that you're looking for to make an educated decision coming this holiday season.
For such little cost, it's really amazing what both of these devices have to offer.
So, what are you? Answer in the comments below and let us know if you're Team Google Nest Mini or you're Team TeamEchoDot with Clock.
So let us know your winning team in the comments down below. We'll also be down there answering any questions that you have about any of these devices.
To see the first video of this particular comparison, just click on this link right here and you can check it out. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video, and if you haven't yet, check out Brett's channel at Tech with Brett, and until next time, I'm Dial. See ya.
See ya.